Hello, we're Izzy and Kira.
6 months ago, we left our tiny rented London flat for a life on the canals.
There's been lots of ups and downs, but we've learned a lot and we're excited to continue this journey by bringing you guys along with us.
Join us as we explore the UK waterways and renovate our 62-foot floating home, Lavender Lee.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are just on a little walk this morning.
We're at a very nice church. Well, we're not here to go to church.
No.
The footpath just happens to
go
run past.
through the church, but it looks quite nice. Got a little coffee. It's a very sweet little coffee place called the Coffee Union, and it's like a little, I don't know what it's called, like a camper van sort of thing?
Like a converted camper van cafe sort of thing, which is really nice. It's just by the marina.
Yeah, just outside the Apsley Marina. So yeah, just thought we'd have a bit of a chill morning. We've been trying to get out in the mornings a bit more to encourage us to
start the day well.
Start our day a bit more, get a bit of fresh air. There's been some places that we've moored that on the last couple of days we've discovered something really cool and we're we should have explored more thoroughly.
It's just because I'm working from the boat at the moment and you are between jobs, it means that we can just shut ourselves in the boat and do work or whatever, and it's a tendency, especially when the boat is so warm and cosy.
No, exactly.
Whereas it's nice to step outside, especially now it's not raining.
It's meant to be tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow and it's meant to be raining all day, so that's great. So yeah, we're just going to continue our walk. So I think it's this way. Oh, it's this way. Walking the completely wrong way.
So, we're enjoying our trek. We're sort of off the beaten track, as it were.
I thought this way looked more interesting, so...
Yeah, it's really lovely. So I think we're doing a bit of an explore.
Oh, there's some birds.
What are you doing later, Kira?
I haven't done any painting. Well, we haven't done any painting since November.
No.
Because I got stuck into I got stuck into a Christmas job.
Yeah.
And it was just winter, so we just
I did a Christmas job as well, so we're both we're not
we're both just busy, and so yeah, it's going to be good to get back onto some painting. I think
I would be helping you, but you've got some long day of work ahead.
It's okay.
So I might dip in for a little bit and see.
We've gone past the golf course now, which has made me feel less anxious because it was quite busy and I was worried I was going to get hit.
You were envisioning a firing range.
I was like, I'm going to be hitting the head of the golf ball at any moment. So I have just popped to Wickes to pick up some more painting things because, truth be told, we didn't take very good care of the rollers and stuff that we had when we were painting previously. I think life just got busy and we didn't look after them properly. So I've just picked up some more stuff. I did attempt to try and clean them, but we kind of figured it would take more time than it was worth. So the painting has begun. I'm just starting on this wall here, which is a wall that we sanded and cleaned a while ago, but we just didn't get round to painting. So I'm just going to start off in this section, just putting the base coat on now. Izzy's just doing some work over here. I won't interrupt them. They can't hear me. But yeah, just gonna crack on really. So I'm gonna finish up painting for today, I think. I managed to do a second coat on this and on the ceiling. You guys, I'm sure, can't really tell the difference, but I'm going to, oh, Izzy's over there editing.
In the dark, I don't know if you'll be able to see me.
You're like a glow in the distance.
Hello there. Oh, I'll turn the light on so you can see me. I'm just editing our first video. You've done some good work today.
You.
I feel like we've had a productive day.
I feel like we've had a productive day.
It's been good.
My arm's really getting sore holding this camera up.
Well, you'll get, you know, hench.
It's a tough life.
What's going on, Kira?
Had a very long ongoing issue with our diesel stove, because we have a diesel stove rather than a wood burner, and it was working fine for a couple of months when we got the boat and started using the stove, and it then just stopped going into blue flame combustion, which is essentially how a diesel stove needs to burn. It needs to burn in a blue flame.
We did a lot of cleaning ourselves, and then we got somebody to come and basically do a service for us. But they gave us some advice. I mean, there's not much information online about the stoves, especially this brand, and so we felt a bit lost. We found the instruction manual quite convoluted and overwhelming. So yeah, after we got everything serviced, it worked a bit better for a while, but we seem to be still having some intermittent issues. We had a second issue where it just wasn't going into blue flame again, and it was something to do with the way that our boat is listing, because there's too much ballast at the front of the boat. But the way that it's jammed in has been very difficult for me and Kira, who are like smaller, not very, well, you're stronger than me, but we're not particularly strong people, and it's been quite hard for us to dislodge by ourselves. But he adjusted the sort of the balance of where the stove sits, and that's helped. But in the last week we've had diesel leaking from the side where the little twizzle stick sits. There's a twizzle stick that sort of sits on the side that you have to rotate to dislodge any sort of coke that surrounds the way where the fuel enters the pot. We're not sure why it's leaking, and I've tried to fix it by tightening it up, but it seems to still be leaking a bit. But tonight it just kept going out on itself. We checked everything. We've put more diesel in. We thought maybe we ran out of diesel, but no, it still went out. We had a little look at the diesel flow. So I did a test. I removed the diesel filter. I checked that was clean. I removed all the other screws and just made sure that it was running with like a good flow, which it is, which shows that there's no blockage. We cleaned out the stove itself, which is a mucky job. Which we're doing more often than we should lately because it's not been cooperating. We cleaned the chimney out.
It's just not really behaving, is it?
It's not behaving. I mean, you can see it's trying to go into blue flame there. Excuse the mess in here. It's a real tip. Our plan this evening was to do a big boat tidy. Problem with small spaces that they seem to get messy quick, but at least you can tidy them quickly. It's been a bit derailed because of, well, issues with the fire, but you know, we've got to keep our spirits high. It's just,
what is it doing?
Well, we'll see, my love, we'll see. Positive attitude, eh? We'll get through it. We'll get through it.
So we've uncovered
an issue. We moved the boat back because we thought, okay, like
we were under some trees
and some birds have been pooing, so we thought we were shot a bit really here, but having just arrived back,
it's so bad.
It's all over the barge pole, it's all over the tyres. Not that we want to keep the tyres, we just don't know how to get rid of the tyres.
It's so much.
It wasn't like that when we went to bed.
Well, it hasn't been like that for the last couple of days.
They just like changed where they were sleeping.
So we're gonna try and
a mixture of
clean this up.
Luckily, because it's quite fresh, the poo is coming off quite easily, so there's something. I've got no idea if it's the right thing, but I thought I'd give it a go. Bucket, a bit of canal water, because It's just the outside of the boat, it doesn't need to be squeaky clean. A little bit of washing up liquid, which is the thing that might not be the right thing to do, and trusty sponge. We'll see how we go. What's going on, Kira?
It's very rainy, so I'm currently just listening to the rain, but we have got a friend coming over later this afternoon, so we've just been doing a bit of a tidy. He's just cleaned all the bird poo off the side of the boat. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, we're just kind of chilling out. We're thinking of moving the boat up just a little bit. I think it's like 3 locks.
But we're thinking today might be a nice opportunity to move the boat
with the pal, show them what it's all about.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what's going on today. Good morning / afternoon. We had a bit of a lay-in today, so we're going to continue our painting. Izzy's just joined me.
Hello.
Going to continue our painting, but first and foremost we need to sort our stern gland.
Re-grease the stern. Oh, I'm soggy, sorry.
We need to re-grease the stern gland. We noticed it after our cruise yesterday, but we'd lost a lot of light and it was very dark.
We didn't film a lot of the cruise yesterday because it was quite short. It was just to really visit the services and
come back past a couple of the locks, and also we didn't really want to shove a camera in our friend's face
for sure
all day, but
we're gonna have a go at the messy job. We're gonna get our sleeves rolled up.
Yeah, we'll just take you guys along with us.
Hello. I found you crouched in your pyjama bottoms to stop you getting greasy.
They're actually not pyjama bottoms.
Are they not?
No.
Are they just normal trousers?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Just shaming my fashion choices.
So what have you got here?
Got the grease
to repack the stern gland tube.
Yeah. And some kitchen roll.
It's a
we
messy
may
job.
need some more of. And the stern gland.
You can see here that, and I don't know the technical terms, but this attaches to the propeller which sits underneath here in the weed hatch, and essentially there's space in there where that water can leak through, and so you need to keep it greased in order to stop the water from coming in. You can see our bilge is a little bit wet here, but that's just from our coolant problems. Got some nappies in there that should be helping that along.
Looks a bit grim, doesn't it?
It doesn't look its best, you know.
We're working on it.
So first things first, I'm just gonna have a look at the grease pot and see what sort of state it's been left in. Looks pretty okay. It's definitely been used before, but it's not the worst. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. You know, they're just making quite a lot of noise and disturbing the piece. We do have some friends. Do you want to peer over and see?
Hey guys. They're so loud.
Making their presence known this morning.
As they should.
This afternoon. So I'm going to unscrew the greaser tube. Yeah, and I think that is out. I'm gonna... This has been packed on very tightly, this top bit. I think it was just like pushing, wasn't it?
How you doing?
I think I can feel it going up. We haven't done this before. I've watched someone else do it. Bizarrely, there did seem to be like some grease left in the tube.
Yeah, which was odd because it didn't.
It wasn't twisting. It was like it had lost its thread. I think we're there.
It looks so gross.
Yeah, it looks a little bit. So we've packed it to a point where we think it's full, and we've left a little gap to put the, I don't know the terminology, this thing back on. To see how it goes.
Make sure this is all the way down.
Yeah. I don't think it can go much further.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to try and put it back on the thing. The stern gland.
The thingy and the thing, and we put the thing back on the thing, and then we put some greasy things on the thing.
If it's water resistant, how are we going to wash it off our hands?
I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
So now, I'm just going to try and screw it back on down here.
All right, let's
into
go.
the belly of the beast. So I think I've managed to screw it back on.
Looks pretty good to me.
I'm just wiping my hands of the delicious substances. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a little twist. Yeah, that's worked.
Yay!
So yesterday we found that when we twisted it, you said it just kept.
It just kind of kept twisting.
Which suggested there wasn't enough in it to kind of. Yeah.
Good.
Brilliant. We've done it.
High five. Very greasy high five.
We're thinking we might do some painting now, which will require a lot of washing of walls and sanding, so some more dirty work today.
That was terrifying. I was just taking the curtains off, and there was the hugest spider. It was huge. It was massive.
It was quite big.
It was quite big. I'm scared of spiders. Izzy's very much the
spider catcher in the relationship.
You'll probably see it on the time lapse we were doing, but
it scared the crap out of me. It was more the way that you react to it. I was like, oh my god, what has happened?
I jumped about 10 feet in the air. It was.
You did.
My heart is still going so far.
So what are you doing, Kira?
My least favourite job. Getting the nicotine and crap off the walls. Just sugar soaping and getting a big scrubby brush. So I've got my sugar soap here. And here's the little scrubbing brush that I'm using.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a very humbling job.
Yeah.
Our fire broke again. It's pretty cold.
The diesel, we found diesel had leaked out the back of the fire. And I suspect that the inlet pipe is blocked. So we're going to see if we can sort that today. But
it kind of happened quite late last night, and we didn't really have the willpower to deal with it at 10 o'clock at night, to be honest.
Yeah. We're okay. I mean, we know that we're going to get it fixed, and we know that we can deal with like the cold temperatures. We've got a nice electric blanket. We'll just have to snuggle up and stay warm until that point that it gets fixed. But yeah.
Not ideal, but it's okay. We're still here.
Yeah, thanks so much for watching this week's video.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed making it.
We have enjoyed making it. And it was a bit of a hodgepodge of different things, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed. Hoping the next one will be a bit more cohesive.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this week's video. We hope you enjoyed spending time with us across our week.
We always like giving DIY a try, even if we get ourselves in a bit of a pickle.
We hope you guys are staying warmer than us at the moment with our dodgy stove.
If you want to see more videos like this, then make sure to like and subscribe for more boat life adventures. Bye!